What do we want to talk about next? Olympics of eSports?
Yeah.
Wait, did that phone with the game on it ever make its way to us? Dan, did you get it?
No.
Oh. Wanshow Writer asked...
It was said there was a phone.
If wait, are you still here? Oh, do you hang out during Wanshow now too, but you hide over there? Oh, okay. We'll introduce Wanshow Writer once the probation period is over, but
Coming up pretty soon.
assuming everything goes according to plan. But I think it's time for us to talk about the Olympics of esports.
The Olympics, not only that, the Olympics is getting esports. The Olympics has declared their first ever competitive esports competition. And honestly, when I saw that title, I was actually a little excited because I was like, you know what? It's taken them this long.
Except that the Olympics is a horrible organization, or the IOC or whatever is a horrible organization, and you should have known immediately as soon as they were involved that it was going to be terrible. This is on you.
My naivete assumed that they were going to do some like really informed things with this. They freaking didn't at all. The list of games to be included in this competition lacks things that you might expect, like Counter-Strike or Dota or League of Legends or Rocket League. My initial reaction...
They don't have Rocket League?
No.
Well, why would they... What, they don't have Dota or League of Legends?
No.
I have actually not looked into this.
Oh, no.
Wait, so they don't have actual competitive esports?
So insanely worse than you could possibly imagine.
Okay, because I assumed it would be terrible and therefore didn't look into it.
So
you
much
actually
worse.
know more about this than I do.
Yeah. My initial, because the way that I've always thought they would do this is they would include things that are not necessarily that relevant anymore. Like maybe...
Wait.
Hold on. We'll get there. Hold on.
No, I
Hold
can't.
on. Now you understand why this is a main topic.
Wait.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. No. Okay, we'll skip my anecdotes. We'll go right into it.
No, do your anecdotes. I need to recover.
Okay. So I have always imagined that they would do this in a kind of weird way. They would pick games that aren't necessarily super popular anymore, because if you pick Dota or League,
StarCraft 2,
they're going to rebalance it, right?
Sure.
And it's going to be a problem. So pick like StarCraft 1.
Oh, I see.
They're not patching that game anymore. It's fixed.
Sure.
Right? And there's a lot of skill involved. Very specific skill involved that you could kind of measure, and people could actually be better at each other. Maybe like, I don't know, maybe not CSGO, because
like
CSGO is currently under development.
You know, like a pure skill shooter or something like that.
And like, there's problems with that. Oh my goodness.
1v1 me Quake 3, let's go.
Yeah, so like it would be interesting. That's maybe a way to approach it, right? Maybe they do go with the current generation stuff, but then it becomes an issue. Which one do you pick, Dota or League? There's going to be a massive war about that. And how do you balance this idea that people are actively like, it just becomes weird commercially. What they decided to do was the absolute worst possible option out of everything that you could have possibly imagined. I don't think that anyone could have guessed this.
What the is tic-tac-bow?
Well, it makes sense that you've never heard of it, because is there a list of all the things that they picked? So there is somewhere. Yeah.
Dan, do you wanna jump on the Luke camera here maybe, and I can play some tic-tac-bow for the people while we get this going?
I want to see the Olympics esports page really quickly. Enter the arena. Yeah, here we go. Olympic esports.
Arena mode. Okay, I'm joining arena mode. What the devil phone is this? My goodness, it's an absolute brick. Okay, doesn't matter.
Twitter post. I just want to see the list of the categories.
So I pay to enter the arena, but then I can win a prize. If I win, it's plus 20. If I lose, it's minus 8. Oh my God. My slots for loot crates are currently full, and you will not be able to earn new crates. You can still earn trophies and go. Oh my God. Okay. Arena 2, Lion City, searching for opponents. All right. I have strong wind resistance stats here. Dan, are you having a hard time finding the focus button over there?
It's locked on.
It's locked?
Focus, so I just put it to manual.
Okay, cool. Thanks, Dan. Okay, it is my turn. What do I do? Oh my goodness, what did I just do? I don't even know what just happened. I don't know how to play this. Oi. Oh, what the crap? So I'm almost out of time or something? Or like, do I let go or? Oh.
Hey, you got the top middle one.
Okay.
Time for the other player to play this tic-tac-toe game that is apparently in the Olympics.
What? It just goes exactly where you say. What the crap? Okay. So you just, yeah, it doesn't even drop off. What the heck is the point of this?
Amazing.
I mean, I've played tic-tac-toe games at like Castle Fun Park that are kind of like this. Like, have you ever played like basketball tic-tac-toe?
No.
Like where you have to sink a basket.
I can imagine
to hit the thing,
what it is.
right?
Apparently, there's a little bit.
There's
of
a little
drop-off.
bit of drop. There's not much because I am nailing this, even though I've never touched this game before.
Well, maybe you're just an Olympian.
Oh,
Have you
okay.
thought
So
about that?
you can convert someone else's
You
thing
can
to
take
your
theirs.
thing.
Okay.
Okay. So that's neat, but then I guess I just need to do this. Oh, hello, buddy. Okay. So, but then
Did you
they
just
still
win?
get to go?
Oh,
No, I won.
no.
Why on earth would they have shot that?
Future Olympian Linus Sebastian.
Yeah. Milk Fantasy was defeated.
Okay, so
What a username.
So that's archery, but there are more sports, right? The sports that they chose were archery,
No.
baseball,
No.
chess,
No.
Cycling.
Okay, chess, sure, fine.
cycling, which is one of my favorite ones. We'll get into that in a moment. Dance, motorsport, sailing, and taekwondo and tennis. All of these are represented by video games, as you would expect. Some of them are.
Please tell me tennis is Wii Sports.
I honestly, when I first
I'm
read
ready.
this, I assumed it was all going to be Wii Sports. Tennis is apparently Tennis Clash. Taekwondo is a game called Virtual Taekwondo. Sailing is a game called Virtual Regatta.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, a regatta is a sailing competition. Yeah.
Okay, makes
Yeah.
sense. Motorsport is
No,
just
well, I mean, it doesn't make that much sense. It's like boating culture sense. So it like doesn't make sense, but
these two line up best for me out of all of them.
Yeah.
Or no, that's not true. One of them later on does a little bit more. Motorsport is just Gran Turismo.
sure.
It's like, okay. Dance is just dance. Like, okay.
Okay.
Cycling is Swift. We'll get into why that's interesting in a second. Chess is just chess.com.
Okay. All
Which is
right,
like-
let's go.
Okay.
Okay, games in
Except-
the No, how could they screw that up?
Except,
No.
hold on. And before people get into the battle between chess apps, I like and use both of them. Okay? So relax. But chess.com is the more corporate friendly, lots of paid options version. Lee Chess is the free for everyone all the time. Everything is free. Doesn't ask you to pay for anything.
Sure,
option.
but at least it's a valid measure
Totally.
of your chess skill.
Totally.
Like that's
And-
where I'm coming at it from because
and chess.com is
that is
huge.
not fucking archery.
And chess.com is legit, and there's no pay to win on chess.
Yeah.
So
That's all fine.
no major problem there. Baseball is WBSC eBaseball Power Pro, or sorry, I will say it properly. WBSC eBaseball TM Power Pros. And archery, as we've
Never
already
heard
seen,
of any of this
is
crap.
Tic Tac Bow. Well, the reason why you haven't heard of Tic Tac Bow is because it was literally just released. It had, when I looked at it, it had 100 downloads on the Android Play Store and is not on iOS. So it's not a game that people have really played
Well,
before.
I guess it's a level playing field then.
It also
For now,
has
until they microtransaction the crap out of you.
so it also has some issues because there's microtransactions that apparently can actually give a competitive advantage.
Oh, good.
Rough.
So Olympics just becomes even more pay to win than it already was.
It also looks like Tennis Clash has
At least
some
the
rough
previous pay to win
microtransactions as well.
was like which countries have the best, money to pay coaches and money to pay athletes to
Or
just
to-
be athletes.
or to buy equipment like special shoes
yeah,
or
exactly.
whatever else. Yeah.
So now it's just you actually just dump money into a mobile game studio's account and then you're an Olympian.
One of the ones, so chess I think is interesting. I think it's very interesting that chess is in the Olympics now. But that's kind of I feel like chess out of all of these, it's in its own little area.
Yeah,
There's no pay to win.
yeah, chess is fine. I don't know that we needed Olympic chess. I think it
Yeah.
could have been any. I think chess could just do their own championship,
kinda
which
has
they
its
kind
own
of
thing
do,
already.
which is totally fine.
Yeah.
But if the Olympics raises the profile of chess, I think that's super cool.
Yeah. Chess is kind of its own thing in this, in my opinion.
But I could almost see it being like a completely separate event. Like, why have just chess? Why?
It'd be kind of interesting if they promoted like a different form of it, like Blitz.
Yeah,
or
well, I
something
mean,
like that.
you've already got the
chess.
Olympics, you've already got the Paralympics. Why don't you just have like the board game Olympics then at that point, right? Like, do it during the same period, make it part of the event. Like, it doesn't have to be the Olympics
Yeah, fair enough.
to be an IOC,
Like
event.
Mind. Yeah, you could have like Go and chess.
Sure, why
and
not?
A bunch of these. Yeah, that'd be really interesting. Mahjong.
Poker, like, I don't care.
Yeah, screw it. Cycling. I don't know a ton about Zwift, but I just find this very funny. I'm fairly certain that Zwift is just like a stationary bike racing game. So I'm pretty sure the esport of cycling
Is just going to be cycling.
is just cycling indoors in a stationary position. Yeah, it's just... Which, like, that's great. If you get your cardio by chilling at home on a bike, ripping through whatever, fine. Maybe you're sketched out about like biking around in the rain if you live somewhere that's really rainy or whatever else because you don't want to like fall. Like I don't know, whatever. Sounds good. But did we need cycling but stationary as an as an Olympic sport? I don't know. Doesn't seem like it to me. Like I see different categories for this, right? So chess is in its own kind of thing, and I agree with what Linus said. Maybe it could be there, but if it's there, I feel like we should have an assortment of those games, like Mahjong,
Yeah,
Go, all this
sure.
other kind of stuff. But then there's archery and baseball and what is it? Taekwondo.
Yeah.
Or not necessarily Taekwondo. Archery, baseball, and tennis, where they're just like these microtransaction ad-based pay-to-win games, which are like clearly junk. Like, why is this a thing? And then there's the two.
What do you mean junk? I won that archery match.
I apologize, future Olympian Linus Sebastian. Then there's the two, like, these are major title video games,
Yeah,
which is Gran Turismo for motorsports,
like, okay,
and Just Dance for dance, which is like, okay, that's interesting.
I mean, if you're gonna go full meme, like, make it DDR then. Let's go.
Honestly, yeah. In my opinion, I have watched people play DDR,
Competitive DDR?
with fascination.
Pretty cool.
Because it's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, I think compared to Just Dance, DDR would actually be a much more interesting spectator experience.
Yeah, especially if it was like almost like gymnastics based. You know how they have to like pick what moves they're going to try to do beforehand? So in DDR, you could
so
be
it's
like,
down to the execution.
I'm going to do like a multi-pad. So I'm going to like dance across these two pads at the same time,
Yeah.
like try different difficulty rating
And then you
things.
have like kind of, I think you could have like
It could be cool.
a touch of subjectivity, like, or not subjectivity, but like you could have kind of like what they do in figure skating where there are points assigned to
Yes.
the difficulty of the routine.
Exactly, yeah.
So if you have to switch pads 6 times, that has this modifier or whatever else. Yeah, you could totally build a system for that. That would be kind of awesome.
There is 100% a way that you could do Olympic dance that I would... Olympic dance is an e-sport.
But Just
that
Dance?
I think would be interesting.
Come on!
Probably not.
I mean, the tracking's
Yeah.
not even accurate enough. At
Yeah.
least with DDR, there is a clear, there's a precision to it.
Yeah.
You know, there's a way to measure objectively how close to the desired result the participant got. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. There are people who are at master level of DDR that I don't care if you've never seen DDR before. I don't care if you don't care about dancing games. I don't care if you don't care about rhythm games, whatever. It is genuinely fascinating to watch them just like rip on like these insanely high difficulty songs or in very difficult ways or whatever else. Yeah, and they always do that thing where they put their arms behind them on the bar. Like, if I genuinely try to do what this person is probably going to do once I get into more difficult parts, my legs are going to twist up and I'm going to fall over. Like, I'm never going to get this done. I'm not built for that.
I couldn't even touch any of this already, and you're telling me this is the easy part?
Oh, are they doing 2 pads?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, what the?
Buddy's on 2 pads. 2 pads, let's go.
Like, that's insane. And then having like a competition of this,
Sure, yeah, I'm
where
down.
people are trying more difficult things. Like, yeah, absolutely. So yeah, there's the jank pay to win games. Then there's the like major titles that I also don't think Gran Turismo
Gran
should have been the
Turismo
racing one.
doesn't need to be the one.
There are extremely high level racing
Like
sim games.
sim grade games.
Yeah.
And Gran Turismo is more sim like. I get it.
Sure, than some of
But
them.
it's
yeah.
not as simmy as something like a Project Cars or something like
So like it being Gran Turismo makes me ask, like, what was the goal? Because it's
or even
kind
like
of
F1.
It's almost in the it's leaning more simmy,
Yeah,
but
it's
it's in
tweener.
the middle.
It's not arcadey and it's not simmy.
Yeah. Like, you could have gone with like Mario Kart and just had it be like totally arcadey.
iRacing. Sorry, not Project Cars.
Yeah, there we
iRacing.
go.
That's the one I meant.
Yeah, so
Sorry, I'm not into the racing game scene.
you could have gone iRacing. You
Yeah.
could have gone Mario Kart. They went not
Assetto
really in
Corsa.
between, but they went like here.
Like any one of those 3. F1, iRacing, Assetto Corsa.
Sure.
Sure.
I don't think
fine.
I would have blinked at any one of those.
Nope.
Yeah.
But Gran Turismo?
Little weird.
Like, why don't you just go Forza at that point? Why don't you just, you know what? Why don't you do just like Cruis'n USA? I'd be way more interested to watch a Cruis'n USA championship.
That'd be kind of sick.
Ridge Racer?
So and then there's cycling, where it's like literally it's quite literally just cycling. It's this like, I hope the person who wins whatever equivalent distance of race in actual just real actually on a bike outside whatever
Just gets
cycling,
2 medals for it.
just also wins the Zwift one. I really hope that happens. That'd be very funny.
Yeah, Smash. Where's
And this
Smash?
Again, this is no disrespect for people who race Zwift, and I know that there's people that do it actually quite seriously. That's cool. I'm not down on that. The only thing that confuses me is that it's so similar. So like, what's the point in it being an esport, you know? And then there's the last category, which I haven't looked into either of these, but virtual regatta and virtual taekwondo. They have very obviously similar names. They seem to be in kind of their own category.
Virtual regatta.
It's very weird.
Okay.
Olympic esports licensed.
Virtual regatta offshore.
At least it's on the Play Store and the App Store.
inshore.
That helps.
What am I looking at here? What is this? This is on Instagram. Okay, so virtual regatta.
It looks very old. I guess it is a mobile game.
It's a mobile game.
Yeah.
Okay, so
You can change your sails.
Okay.
Let's go.
It's time to buy some sales.
Gamer time. Microtransactions. Let's go.
Okay, I can't even tell
I don't
what
know
I'm supposed
that
to be looking
it's
at here.
microtransactions for a fact.
Do you have any actual gameplay footage, you buttheads? Oh man, they want us to click on Flipplane Chat wants us to click on the Taekwondo. It's like Kinect simulators, they say.
Connect simulators?
You know, like Xbox Kinect?
Yeah.
Okay, virtual Taekwondo. Invitational event.
You
Wait,
need a
what?
console? It's an indie
It's
console.
an indie console?
The same company that made Tic Tac Bow also makes the Taekwondo. It's a Singapore-based company.
Okay, I see.
And the Olympics is going to be in Singapore.
Oh,
isn't it?
I see.
Indie console that was kickstarted and is not available.
Okay. So this is a whole rabbit hole then. The company that makes virtual taekwondo has this indie console that was kickstarted, but you can't actually get it. That has some kind of where I've got some footage here, and it's the same company that makes that stupid Tic Tac Bow game.
Yeah.
So what am I looking at here?
Is this it? Are you sure?
First Virtual Taekwondo International Championship
That's
2020.
2020. I don't think
Wait,
that's...
this says instruction.
I don't think this is it.
What the heck am I looking at
I
here?
don't think the right thing.
Where's virtual Taekwondo? Olympics Taekwondo. Okay, I got to click the thing. But yeah, it's the same Singapore-based company, and then the Olympics are going to be in like Singapore or something. So it's a whole thing. All right, I'm on their site now. Follow the glory of virtual Taekwondo. Okay, watch now. What am I looking at here? Guys, this is live. We're reacting.
We're doing what we can.
Gymnasts. What is this? What does this have to do with anything? No. We're not. I don't need it. No, I don't need an Olympics.
Their player took a long time to
Strike.
load. We should try to sell So
Yeah, they should use Floatplane.
yeah.
What is their site? What am I even looking at? Find out more. I'm trying to find out more yet. Numpties.
I think it just scrolls you down.
How to follow. Yeah, like what is this? Stay updated. No, I don't want to stay. I want to update now. What is it? What am I looking at here? Okay. I mean, that kick looks pretty good. But like, what is this? I'm so confused right now. Man, okay, what was our second discussion? Oh my God, that's not a good discussion question. I disagree with both of you.
It's not a question, it's just a statement, but it's very funny. The discussion question is Skyrim in the Olympics when? I want to see the bronze medalists clip through the podium.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
Oh, it's pretty good.
Okay.
But yeah, there's a lot of speculation that a lot of the titles were chosen on the basis of their close relationship to established governing bodies.
Yeah.
So developers in Singapore
Yeah.
that had close relationships with the governing body in Singapore.
I think it's pretty clear this is all corrupt as and
Yeah.
we should reject it. Everything
Yes.
but the chess one.
Yeah, because like chess.com is pretty
That's
legit.
fine.
Yeah.